BBC Hooniverse.
Hello, sorry this issue is either out of focus or not straight. I have been trying to alter the tripod since I filmed a video elsewhere. I've been trying to alter the tripod, so I do apologise in advance. Now, today, which is 28th of August, I am going to be uploading a podcast episode over on the Weird Side, all called Chatterbox. It's a brand new episode where I talk about anything I want. And I'm going to talk about this briefly on the podcast, but I thought, I saw something earlier, and it was a post online of a Doctor Who creative in the YouTube space, but also does other creative things within the world of Doctor Who, talking about how they were writing, and it made me think, well, that happens to me quite a lot, right? Where I see things and go, wow, I really should do da-da-da. And I think that's the issue for me as a fan. So I create films, which is discussion films, such as the one you're watching now. I make Doctor Who Earthbound. I make... These ones that are still in production, might add. I'm not going to talk about the past projects. We make discussion videos. Doctor Who Earthbound, The Blue Box Files, Who Honori, Who School, Doctor What, Doctor When and the Fandom of Doom, Doctor Who Complex. So that's 7 projects that span the me. Oh, and from the world of Doctor Who, Time Hoppers. Now, that is 9 things in the world of Doctor Who. So, Blue Box Files is visual and audio. So the audio is for the audio listeners, because SoundCloud doesn't allow videos yet. So the Spotify listeners, which is the main platform I sort of sort out, listen to it. I might be slightly behind on that, but I do it from that. So that's audio but visual for YouTube people. Doctor Who and Doctor When and the Fandom of Doom is visual. Doctor Who Complex is visual. Doctor What's visual and audio. Time Vortex, which I forgot, that's visual. Who Honori is visual. Who School's visual. Now, Doctor Who Earthbound is technically a visual medium, so it's visual, but some of the prequels, some of the spin-off, some of the prequels, and some of the minisodes might be audio, all depending on what the thing is. Time Hoppers is multimedia, so it's visual and audio. The first episode of the visual stuff will be out either this week or next, but it'll be out very soon. And Doctor Who Earthbound will return, but the point is that in the fan world of Doctor Who, in the worlds that I inhabit, you have fan films, fan series, which is slightly different from fan film, because you might have 3 films that are short films, but Doctor Who fan, but fan series episode 1 to 6, if you will. You've got fan audios and audio series, which are all in the same realm. So you've got TT Productions is one I can think of, and Overton Audio, the 2 main ones I can think of. They do Paternoster Gang, some of their own original stuff that isn't Doctor Who, like Big Finish does, but a lot of it's like Doctor Who. The main one I can think of for TT Productions is Paternoster Gang. DW 2012 done a bit of audio, but they're mainly a visual medium. So you watch all these, and you have Doctor Who Velocity, that's it. And you have all these mediums, and they're incredible, right? And then there'll be others that I've probably not mentioned that I should have, because they've got a cracking story but no budget, which it's the positive side of the fandom that we allow that to happen. Because if you were doing it as a Hollywood film, that wouldn't be allowed, but because it doesn't matter about the visuals really. If you have got good actors, good scripts, good storyline, and knocking things over, and enthusiasm, then the project will be made. Doctor Who Earthbound hasn't got a budget, but the enthusiasm I've got for it, the concept is there, and so the point I'm trying to make really is that the fans are in the creative world are brilliant. You've got your others that are just solely podcasters or YouTubers that don't also do the creative side. They're a separate breed of fans, and they're incredible as well. But the fan I'm trying to focus on here is the creative side, and you sort of watch it and go, "Oh, I really should do that. Oh, I really should do that." And that for me is the issue, because I like making the discussion stuff, but I want to make films, not what you class as a video. I want to make films, so documentaries, like a Doctor Who documentary. I want to make More Time Vortex, which is a web series, which is a mix between discussion, interview, sketch. It's supposed to be an all-rounder. And I want to make live Saturday morning programming on live stream Doctor Who stuff, but it'll be like on live, like an SMTV live, Tis Was, Swap Shop, a Saturday mashup type show, and that's hard in itself. But you sort of get inspiration from the fans and all the creatives, and that happens to me. But I then lumber in this world where it's like, I really should be doing that. I should be doing more of this. And then the art suffers because I went, I really need to do that, really need to, really need to, really need to. And then Huanori is trying to develop in its sense of trying to take that format of what Jackanory was and alter it. But at the moment, the alterations are becoming harder to do, so I'm stuck at the moment with what I've got, which is perfectly fine, but eventually that will run out. And Time Lords was a panel show that I ran that I still want to do again, but because it's harder to do, because you have to organise the round, you have to make sure that the format that you're tweaking, because each time I do it, I tweak the format slightly, works. So you have to make sure you've got the right amount of people involved. You have to work out what is the limit of how many people you can have on the show, and all this. And in that, you sort of look at other creatives and go, wow, that is incredible. I would love to do something like that. And so I'm basically in this brief thing, I'm talking about the fact that the creative side of the world of Doctor Who for the fan sector is incredible, is brilliant, and is worth looking at. DW 2012 are one of the best British fan film creators. The reason why I say British is because Doctor Who Velocity is equally as good, but they're American. So the way I describe it is that you've got your British sector, which is DW 2012, and then you've got your American sector, which is Doctor Who Velocity. So they come under. For me, you have to sort of say, so if you have your favourite American sitcom, you can't, if you say your favourite sitcom, you're not going to say Parks and Recreation is your favourite sitcom, are you? Because you then want to clarify your favourite British sitcom might be Outnumbered, and your favourite American sitcom might be Full House. So you want to just make a distinction of, you've got two different favourites, and you're allowed to at that point. So I have my favourite British fan series, which is DW 2012. My favourite American fan film series is Doctor Who Velocity. And there'll be others in the mix and all, but the point I'm trying to get at is that that's what Doctor Who's for. So we might be at a hiatus on the show and there might not be any more new episodes, but what there is there's a devoted fan base to create these things. They're all original masters, they're all original doctors, they're all original villains, all original companions. And it's just a joy to see how the world of Doctor Who has developed with the online medium. And I think that's a positive. So, on that note, I'm off. Ta-ra, and you'll be able to hear me on Chatterbox. Bye-bye. Don't forget to subscribe to the official Tom Mason YouTube channel